colorful mosaic of 54 ethnic groups across Vietnam, the Hmong people stand out with their rich and distinctive culture, most vividly reflected in the traditional costumes of Hmong women. These garments are not only expressions of aesthetic beauty, but also serve as a living symbol of the Hmong's unique identity and enduring cultural heritage passed down through generations. Ba Co, a highland commune in Phu Thot province, is home entirely to the Hmong ethnic community. The area is not only famous for its vibrant traditional market, but also stands out for the distinctive beauty of Hmong traditional attire, especially that of women. The Hmong costumes in Ba Co are dazzling, intricate and exquisitely detailed in every stitch and embroidery. On market days or during festivals such as the Lunar New Year or the Go Tao Festival, the entire village comes alive, glowing with the radiant hues of brocade fabrics. The Commune Women's Union has developed a plan and sent it to local branches to promote awareness among members, encouraging them always to preserve the cultural identity of the Hmong people. In particular, Hmong women are urged to continue wearing their traditional costumes during festivals, the Lunar New Year, and major celebrations held in the local community. The women have maintained this tradition very well, especially during the Tet holiday. For the Hmong women of Ba Co, traditional clothing is not merely everyday attire, but a reflection of their ethnic identity. Whether working in the fields or attending festivals, they always wear their traditional costumes with deep pride and reverence. Their outfits feature multi-layered flare skirts, puff-sleeved blouses paired with aprons, sashes, and headscarves, all intricately hand-embroidered with bright, vibrant threads in red, yellow, blue, and purple, creating a harmonious and eye-catching ensemble. Wearing the traditional costumes of the Hmong people makes me feel very proud because it is truly unique and highlights the delicacy of our culture. The costume is also very intricate, requiring great attention to detail, so one must be skillful to make it. I myself have to know how to sew outfits for my husband and children, and in the future I will pass this craft on to my children so that it can be preserved for generations to come. In the Hmong community of Ba Co, from a young age until they grow into young women, every girl is taught by her mother or grandmother how to make her own traditional costume. When she gets married, she is expected to know how to sew, embroider, weave, and make clothes for her husband, children, and the whole family. Creating a complete set of traditional clothing requires a great deal of time. It involves numerous meticulous steps, including spinning thread, weaving linen fabric, drawing beeswax patterns on the clothes, and hand-stitching decorative motifs. For the first stage, producing the fabric, the Hmong use linen woven by hand. The flax plant is cultivated and harvested, and its stalks are processed into fibers. The preparations of flax is a complex process that involves drying, stripping, soaking, spinning the fibers, and weaving them into cloth on a manual loom. Once woven, the fabric is softened with woven mullet, dried and ironed flat, ready for decorating with patterns. A unique and distinctive technique in Hmong costume making is the use of beeswax painting. Hmong women use a small copper pan dipped in melted beeswax to carefully draw traditional motifs on indigo-dyed cloth. These designs appear as bright white patterns against the dark blue background, creating a striking and unmistakable aesthetic. The motifs often draw inspiration from nature, featuring styled flowers, leaves, birds, or geometric lines that symbolize philosophical concepts of life. Behind each vibrant, colorful outfit lies a painstaking creative process that demands both technical skill and artistic sensitivity, sometimes taking up to an entire year to complete a single costume. The meaning of wearing the traditional costume of the Hmong people holds great importance. As a Hmong woman, I must have my own traditional clothing to wear on special occasions, such as festivals, New Year's celebrations, weddings, and even funerals. For me, as well as for most Hmong women here, everyone knows how to make their own costumes, showing for themselves, their children, and their family members. That's why we must learn from the older generations, and once we have learned, we can pass the craft on to the younger ones, so that the traditional art of our people can be preserved and continued for generations to come.
Bây giờ nếu mà mình học được rồi thì mình vẫn có thể mình truyền đạt lại cho các bạn trẻ hơn nữa để mình lưu giữ và truyền đi truyền lại nghề truyền thống của dân tộc mình.
At the age of 70, Mrs. Muiko from Paco commune has spent many years handcrafting traditional Hmong garments. According to her, creating a complete set of Hmong clothing requires women to be diligent, patient, and above all, to have a deep love for the craft. That is why she always wishes to pass down to the younger generation in the village the knowledge of growing hemp, weaving fabric, and decorating patterns, so that they can make their own traditional costumes and preserve the cultural identity of their people. I learned the art of beeswax drawing when I was little. I used to watch my mother do it and then practice following her. After getting married, my mother-in-law also taught me. So now I have a stable income. Through this work, I have learned a great deal and can help preserve the cultural identity of the Hmong people. I also want to introduce the beeswax technique to foreign investors when they come to experience and learn about our Hmong culture. In the context of rapid modernization, it is truly admirable that Hmong women in Paco continue to preserve and promote the values of their traditional attire. Today, their handmade clothes are not only used by family members, but are also produced and sold to tourists visiting the village. This helps the Hmong people share the beauty of their traditional dress with the world while improving their livelihoods and boosting the local economy.
We have difficulties to cope.
I find the women's traditional costumes stunning, full of vibrant colors that reflect the cultural identity of the Northwest region. I really love them. The traditional costumes of Hmong women in Paco embody the soul and essence of their culture, crafted with skillful hands, intricate decorative art, and a deep-seated perseverance and dedication to preserving their ethnic identity through generations. Safeguarding and promoting the value of Hmong traditional attire is profoundly meaningful, and it contributes to the long-term preservation of Vietnam's rich and diverse folk culture.